Is Happy on the Lich hype train as so many others? Is he still with his Crypt Lord? He is switching it up a little bit more recently. This is for the top 6 in this tournament. It is a map where oftentimes you see both players expand. If someone wants to go away from that route, it would probably be Sock, who doesn't allow Happy to steal a Shadow Priest. So we got this spell against Beetles, which is nice. Impale first again. Happy maneuvered away from this a little bit, I feel. And he's not instant expanding, but rather goes for the Mercap. Interesting development here. How are maps picked? Well, the organizer selects 9 maps at will. And then you have a ban phase, and then you have a pick phase. And then at the end, 3 maps are left. 1 neutral map, which is the starting map. And then every player has 1 loser's choice. This is a terrible, terrible, terrible creep for Sock. That lightning shield did so much damage. Happy is so much faster. Not a good start into the series.
A player's forces are under attack.
You ideally want the healthy units and militia to creep this one. Happy is known for ghoul run-bys, beetle run-bys. If they find these herd workers, they're gonna have a feast. Happy first has to identify, do you expand? Or do you push me? And then you touch me till I can get my satisfaction. We got this spell here. We got a little bit of healing here. 2 ghouls coming in. It's only the Archmage roaming. The Crypt Lord. Oh, if he waits a little longer. It felt like Happy was on the way. There's Impale. Gotta be careful. We do have a staff out, though. Resources for Sock look fine. He is distracting. Nice scout by Happy with simply a beetle. Oh, wow. Happy stole both of the mercenaries. This guy is just getting... How is this guy continuously getting better? It's been 3 days since the B Cup. Happy is terrifying today.
A town is under siege.
Oh, and Sock is getting surrounded.
Player's forces are under attack.
Trio, thank you for the raid. Water Elementals still find the way here. This doesn't look like the super sharp Sock that we've seen in B Cup just yet. Everything was a little off rhythm, starting with the creep cap. We have an Impale, by the way. Good mercs. Vicious, 105. I feel like we talked about this before.
B2W Heart.
Let's
A
go.
player's forces are under attack.
Now that he got the Shadow Priest, he can, of course, dispel these Water Elementals even without Wand of Negation. I feel like... Oh, powerful right clicks. The Ring of Regen on Happy and the Claws. Pretty much best in slot. Couple of... Oh, nice snipe. Couple of other people have told me multiple times there's something like having a mouse feeling. Like on a good day, it clicks better, it just feels better. When Happy has one of these good days, man, terrifying. I typed my subs so I can do one after another. Oh, Vicious. Oh, Vicious. You're so clutch, man. You're so clutch. 105. Sock is still under tremendous pressure. Happy has supply block, though, for a little bit. Daily condition is always a thing. Yeah, I can totally get that in, like, Sometimes you think faster. You're less distracted by like real life or whatever. But that... all players say the mouse is feeling different at times. It's fascinating, isn't it? Happy has a very powerful army. Amazing mana management. And here we go. This could very well be the destruction of Sok on map 1. The water elementals will still be dispelled most likely once the Shadow Priest have a little bit of presence of mind. Ching ching, off we go. These water elementals have to carry, but Happy has to counter them. I really like the reposition of the water elementals so they do stay alive. Bring in the damage. The beetles are being taken care of. Archmage, he will get surrounded here. He must get surrounded here. Impale, focus, and the town portal out. That was absolutely necessary. Gets a Shadow Priest on the way out. And I gotta say, Sok's hold is impressive. He's halfway to tier 2. So is Happy, who over all this chaos didn't forget to macro up with Graveyard, Second Crypt, and Altar. Now we got a game. I fully expected Sok to die here. But he shows resilience. Goes to the Merc camp once again. Finds an ambitious creep jack. This is still an uncancelled undead expansion, which is usually beneficial. Muddy bites. Oh no, doesn't bite the dust. The boy who lives. Archmage gotta be careful though. Impale is close. The slow brings the kill, brings level 4. Loses his Shadow Priest on top of this, but mana was gone anyway. Do beetles last forever? Yes. Well, until they lose HP, but yes. Sok going tier 3. With air. Happy also starting the tier 3 tag. Switching into Fiends as so often. And double Slaughterhouse should arrive soon. Remarkable second half of the early game for Sok.
Town is under siege.
Can he manage his lumber is the question. This is a sweet... oh, almost a sweet snipe. He's forcing a Wand of Negation to get rid of that Water Elemental. Now it's on cooldown. And this one will expire in a second. We have a game. We have a game. It's mass air with Griffins and Gyros. On a map where you don't have a Shredder. The economy by Sok is looking good with 24 workers. That is a lot. Plus the first lumber upgrade. That's a lot, but it's necessary. But keep that in mind when we compare supply. Happy's economy is like 18 food maybe? 18 to 20. Sok's economy 24. Oh, Banshees are coming. Banshees are coming. Did he see the shorts? Did he see the bug? Is he exploiting the bug? That Griffins can be possessed. Crazy that it didn't happen accidentally in a pro match in the past 2 years. We played a fair share of Banshees at Mass Air. It never happened though. When webbed, yes. The bug is you can possess webbed Griffins or webbed air units. Except Gyros because they're mechanical.
A player's forces are under attack.
We still don't know when this happened. But we have research that it didn't work in 1.29. Sock still trying to buy time. Happy opening up another base. Sock getting the last important moments of his footman. And everything that hurts Happy's economy is good for Sock. You gotta trade TPs here in a second. He sees the Banshees. Footman rotated out with 2 kills. But that will optimize the late game army. Happy is an honorable player and doesn't exploit bugs. Well, I've seen a lot of Happy vs. Sock games recently. And in not a single one did he rush possession the way he does now.
Players' forces are under attack.
Just a hint. Happy is pretty greedy. Queuing a lot of upgrades, stays at 50, banking a ton. Sock can't really afford that. Footman did a lot, but you need some punch now, you need some power creeping now. Scout intercepted. Hurts. Gyros are expensive. I got a feeling that we might see the first possessed Griffin in pro play. Does that mean you can possess the dragons on the map? Yes. Oh, wait, I don't know if they're magic immune. No, they aren't. So yes, you can. Only if they're below level 5. Also true, Einscharf. Also true. And the red drakes are level 6. Heal scroll. Big mana double invuln. We got 6 banshees. You cannot tell me that Happy's goal isn't to possess. For anti-magic, you don't need 6 banshees. Off we go. No Dragonhawk for Cloud. If he can leave. Oh, you can't get webbed here. Excellent extraction by Sock. Anti-magic up. Mana's looking good. Web. Yes! He saw the shorts! Griffin possession! Griffin possession! We got an undead Griffin in the mix. Happy going with the new meta. And if Sock didn't see it, then yep. I want to see the look on his face now. The first possessed Griffin in pro play history, everybody. The rest of the Griffins. Cursed, webbed, Lich. Almost dead, but that invul potion. Mamma mia. Good magic damage here now, of course. Lich in trouble, needs a coil, level 3. Oh my god. Oh my god, we got 2. 2 happy Griffins. There's nothing Sock can do about it. Can we get another? I don't think the time is there. Oh, snap. This was discovered 2 days ago. We didn't see it in B Cup, but Happy has a new tool against human. Possession Griffins. He is reading the Reddits. He is watching the YouTube. Now I want to know, where did Happy get this experience, this info from?
A player's forces are under attack.
And we got 2 possessed Griffins, magic damage without destroyers. So they are always powerful. The downside of destroyers is, of course, they need mana. Griffins don't need mana to be awesome. The writing was on the wall when he fast-tagged possession. Oh my god, what a slaughter. What a slaughter! I love it. This might be patched out soon now that Happy played it. But apparently this has been in the game for over 5 years. Over 6 years maybe. And nobody used it. But now news travel fast with social media. This game is over. This game is omega over. Sock has nothing to counter his own Griffins. And you don't need destroyers anymore. What do you do? What do you do about this? Can you still... This is extremely hard to execute, by the way. Because when you're in possession, you take so much more damage. A Holy Light, Banshee Rip. Stormbolt, Banshee Rip. Little bit of Focus Fire, Banshee Rip. But if your opponent doesn't know about this, then he's not looking at it. We'll see. We'll see. It's Cryptlord, it's Archmage, it's round 2. Will we see more Undead Griffins? I really, really want to know how this information reached Happy. Is he active on the Reddit? I know that his former sponsor, Sasha26, is active on Reddit. Maybe he passed it through? You know, the Katcha account that Happy used? And if you stop that bug abuse, where do you stop with bug abuses? Like, theoretically, pulling out a creep so it doesn't use his spells is also bug abuse. Theoretically. Bidu said he messaged Happy. Oh my god, he's doing everything for affection, doesn't he? Man, let's see if Happy can, if Sock can recover from this. Is the entire Cryptlord strategy theoretically bug abuse? Nice lasted Happy. Sock is putting a lot of damage onto the Cryptlord though, but there is Ritual Dagger. Good to see such an active chat. No, Storov Curse cannot target tanks. Necromancer Cripple can. There was a PTR where Curse could, but we were heavily against this and it was reverted. Happy doesn't have an expo here. Happy is losing the Acolyte. That was number 5, so that's a long time where he can't even try to set this up.
A player's forces are under attack.
Beatles at the same time, though. That he has the presence of mind under so much pressure. To harass with Beatles. Impale. Uh-oh. Again, instant TP. He gets so many 6 rounds. -1 damage my ass. We can still easily click down Town Halls, Arcane Towers. It feels like Happy can do whatever he wants today. This peak Happy. He plays like this is a grand final and there's already $14,000 on the line. He was challenged so much by Kaho in B Cup. He was challenged so much by 1-0. And Happy arrives at the Ancient of Wonders Cup like his life depends on it. with or without the Griffin possession. So after a stressful early game where his Acolyte got killed and his Haunted got killed, Happy now with a huge lead. And Sock lumber issues.
Forces are under attack.
Neo, that's why we love him. What I do?
Town is under siege.
What did I do? Happy has to rebuild the shop prior to tier 2 because he's running out of Rod of Necromancy.
Players' forces are under attack.
And healing, etc. Sock is bruised, man. This doesn't look nearly as close as the B Cup games so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
Colorful and 120 didn't know this. I would love to see their reaction. I would love to see their reaction.
A player's forces are under attack.
With this game, man, expect the unexpected. Always. There's so many weird interactions. And I don't know if you heard this, but of course everybody knew this works in Direct Strike. Everyone. And when was the Direct Strike hype? 2 years ago, maybe?
Town is under siege.
Apparently, nobody checked in 2 years if this works in Melee. I just assumed it's a custom possession. But I asked the lead dev and like, no, it's the regular possession, bro. Uh-oh, Sock's dead.
Are under attack.
He is fighting for survival, but the shop isn't up. Picks up the item. The greed might be his end. Happy even has a heal scroll. Oh, he has to cancel the shop. Jesus Christ. He's just all over him. Oh yeah, this works on Chimeras as well, by the way. Sock is stacking at 50%. Happy is a bit late with his altar, so he can't rush tier 3. But yeah, what is the answer now? If you get an Impale, Archmage is dead again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sock is on 1 HP. Archmage dead. And Yumi leaves the game immediately. We've had enough of that. Seems like Happy beats all of Korea. Here today. At least Archmage back.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 5. Lord. I'm sorry. This is so over. This is so over. Happy doesn't even need to possess Griffin. complete annihilation. Every game today, Happy dominance. As if it's like 2021. Rusok didn't even start tier 3. This is probably one of the most dominant situations. Sok also feels a bit shaken by the events of Echo Isles.
A player's forces are under attack.
Focus 0 chance. Sok 0 chance is one of these happy days.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy has 1200 gold. 2 attack upgrades. Mana pot. Mass production. But yeah, it's a very, very good question. Either you get so mechanically good that you do something about the Banshees. I mean, Mortars have always been a good solution against Banshees too. But how do you squeeze them in? If you see that your opponent goes heavy on Banshees, skip the gyros. But then Happy could just morph destroyers instead.
A player's forces are under attack.
What is Sok's chance? A Zeppelin drop? Always nice. And Blizzard. This is what Sok tried in Super League. Over and over and over again. We gotta say Happy played, obviously, perfectly against it. We do have web disaster! Oh no, oh no, oh no! Double kill! Oh shit! What a fitting ending to the game! The total domination ends up in a Zeppelin crash. I cannot... Oh my god, the value drop here at the end. The value drop at the end. So Happy in game 1 possesses the Griffins and owns with that. And Happy in game 2 catches a Zeppelin, crashes it, and gets the double kill.